What's up, Big Dale? Home in time for Skyrim Sunday. Good deal. What's up, Zero and Jack? Sorry if you heard some crunching in your ear. I was trying to get a little snack ate there before I started. But it'll be alright.
Yeah, the good guys won. Yeah.
It don't mean they're going to win next week in Kansas City.
Yeah, they got to play the Chiefs. The Chiefs doing pretty good.
That don't mean nothing. Everybody see. We shall see how it goes. Should be two good games. Saints, Rams, Chiefs, and Pats. They both should be decent games. But hopefully everybody's had a decent weekend. Boy, it's been a rough one here. Let me tell you, it's been a rough one. Friday night was a rough night for me personally. And then Saturday night, last night was a rough night with that winter storm coming in with the ice and sleet. Power went out here about 5:30 this morning. And then I got up at 10. It was still off. And it came back on right about 12 o'clock. So it was only off about 7 hours. So that's not too bad. Yeah, because another thing you got to remember, Zero, the Pats have not won an AFC Championship game on the road since 2004-2005 season, 14 years ago. The last 3 on the road, they've lost. So that's kind of something you got to kind of have in the back of your mind too. Let's see, Snow Point Beacon. Starfall at Alfton, the magical lift at Alfton. Well, it don't matter what I'm talking about. AFC Championship on the road, and they ain't won one in forever. So that's all I got to say about that. We'll see. I mean, anything can happen. Hey, sniff, smell, Skyrim. That's right, Big Nathan. Skyrim is here. Let's see. Maybe we'll go over here and see old Toph Deer. And then maybe not. I really don't know. Anyone that can give you any tips on editing, probably your best person to go to that I would know of right offhand would be Sonic. I mean, just to be honest, because I don't know anything about it. I've never had to do anything like that. So, yeah. All right. Okay.
What time did the internet come back on? About 4?
Internet came back on about 4 o'clock, right around there. Yeah, Jack, I don't know too many people personally that do that or really, do anything like that. And Sonic is the only one that really just kind of comes to mind for me. Hold on a second. I got to check some settings here. Yeah, I wanted to make sure it was on Legendary. That's what I've got advertised, so we need to play as advertised. Yes. And we must kill the bandit leader at Snow Point Beacon. So we will do it. Come on, Feindal.
I heard something.
You didn't hear anything. Just your imagination.
Lion, Harp. That rat ain't mine. Could be anyone. You're mine.
Come on, get on up there, Feindal. Don't be a chicken. Now remember, Feindal, this is legendary gameplay. Sorry if I hit you there, Fane Doll. But he hadn't visited you in 3 years? Oh, okay, well. Well. Well, you all are bandits, so you did not come by this stuff legitimately, so it won't be any problem if I take it from you. Since you're going to be dead anyway, you don't need it. He complaining sometimes can get annoying. Hey, all the followers can get annoying. After I do this, I'm probably going to go back to Whiterun, and I'm going to see about getting rid of him. And I'm going to trade him in for Janessa, the Dark Elf. I always liked her. She's very good in battle. I didn't think about it before I started. Ah! Come on, Fane Doll. Get in there. Get you some.
You can't beat me.
Will you stand still? What's up, Soul Goon?
I cannot bet. Show me what you've got.
Ah, there you go. One right in the butt. As it should be. Alright, what do you got up here good? Anything good? Steel arrows? Man, you ain't got crap up here. Well, you're not much of a bandit. That's probably why the reason why Soul decided not to stream anymore. He didn't want people to see him hitting rocks and walls and other people he wasn't supposed to hit. Well, that's my feelings on the matter. Okay, well, I didn't have crap here. Some little rinky-dink mess. Yeah, that chest only had a couple little crappy potions in it. And this clown out here, he ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing. So let's see. Oh, I've got to collect the bounty in Winterhold. Okay, well, let's go to Winterhold and get the bounty.
Ingo is kind of mellow, lay back, not good in danger, good archer.
Which follower annoys everyone? They all got their own annoying little things they got going. Probably the best one in the game, I think, is Carjo. Personally, if I had to take a guess.
Hey, Monique.
Oh, hey, Monique. Sorry, I didn't see you. Come in.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold.
Oh, here you go. Here's this clown over here.
I don't really know anyone at the... Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Yeah, they all say the same thing.
Me?
Excellent.
Nothing.
You've done us a
I
great
hope
service.
to keep it that way.
Here is your reward.
The Jarl is convinced I have some connection with the college, so he goes easy on me. Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearances. Old Nellikar has a mage's staff in his room in the frozen hearth. It'd be good to have that staff, in case the Jarl starts wondering if I actually have
Hey,
a real
Knockout.
connection to the
I am not
college.
stealing that staff for you.
Hey, knock
Forget
out.
it.
Daedra, take you then.
How are
Yeah,
you?
that's right. Daedra, take me.
Safe
Get out of here.
travels.
Get out of here, you idiot. Go get it your own lazy self.
heard there. Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll?
I'm about to punch you right in the face. We're doing okay, Knockout. Now, the power came back on earlier today. It was out for about 7 hours because of that stupid storm. Alright, Faendal.
Still here. I'll show you what I know.
Yeah, the internet didn't come back on to
What do you want me to carry? I'll show you what I know. What do you want me to carry?
And then get your money back.
I'll show you what I know.
Okay. And give me my money
What do you want
back.
me to carry?
And give me my ebony arrow. Clown.
You lead, I'll follow.
Yeah, good. I got 5 free levels in archery. Not only one, this game, all guards. Yeah, all the guards are rude. Yeah, I mean, you're right, Nathan. Yeah. I can't argue with you there. Alright, let's see where we're at. Yeah. Well, one of the best followers is Carjo. Jazargo's pretty good, too. He's also Khajiit. The thing I don't like about Jazargo, he always does that stupid spark spell, and you could be like level 90 or something and have him, and he still does that basic spark spell. He doesn't like upgrade his attack any. You can give him a Daedric bow and Daedric arrows and stuff. He won't use them. He just uses that little spark spell.
Yeah.
Irritating.
That's what he likes.
But he should level up somewhat with you to an extent, and they don't. So yeah, it's very frustrating. All right, let's see here. Well, I'm going to trade his ass out for Janessa for right now, because she's much better than him, and I'm going to have to keep my eyes out for Carjo. Hey, I always use Mercurio when I do the for the shrine for Boethia. When you have to sacrifice a follower, if I got Carjo with me, I'll just dismiss him and I'll go get him and kill him off, and then I go back and get Carjo. Yeah.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, stranger, what's up?
What is it, Khajiit?
What is it, Khajiit? Nothing. All right. Now, Janessa should be here in the Drunken Huntsman.
Take a good look around.
Should.
I'm sure you'll find.
This is where she usually hangs out.
If not, let me know.
Yeah, there she is, over there, having a mug of grog or something.
Ah, hello, my Khajiit friend. Bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
I don't know about lovely, but
yeah, well, neither of us are feeling too lovely today.
I'm just me.
Kind of, you know. Yeah, you can have those. You can have the seared slaughterfish, the charred skeever hide, but I'm keeping my lockpicks.
Thank you very much for your business.
Oh wait, who should I talk
Hello,
to for
friend.
work?
Try Hulda, the innkeeper at the Bannered Mare. It's just up the road
yeah,
near
it was
the
a
market.
good thing that I plugged my phone
You should check
when
in
I
at
did
Dragon's
last
Reach
night.
too. There's so much going on these
Because when,
days. The Jarl or his steward might have need of help.
We don't need to be. Yeah, that's true.
Blade, I know nothing of fear and nothing of remorse.
Lovely in some way.
I am an artisan, painting in strokes of blood red upon the canvas of life.
Ooh.
But yes, I will take coin to fight at your side. After all, where is the value in creating art if there is nobody left alive to see it?
Probably at least midnight. I don't know, maybe a little bit later. Depends on,
you've
you know,
got
how
some
many
help
people are in
already.
here, if the chat's
I'll
active,
join
stuff
you,
like that.
But you'll have to let your
But I'll be
comrade
on
go.
until at least 12
What do you
o'clock.
say?
I'll be happy to assist you if you'd like to purchase something.
Looks like you've got some help already. I'll join you, but you'll have to let your comrade go.
I've
What
got
do
your
you say?
back home if you need me.
Yeah, you're not far to go. You just got to go to Riverwood.
So that you will see your
I'm sure we
foes
can meet
before they see you. Blade, you have chosen wisely. Lead on, and I shall follow. Let's go.
Let's go.
Don't get too far
Hey,
ahead.
V-Best!
V-Best. What's up, V-Best? Yeah, V-Best.
Divine smile on you, friend.
All right, Jack. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming in.
Bye, Jack.
I think we'll head over to the College of Winterhold, and we'll just maybe get a little bit of something going there.
How is Miss V feeling today?
Yes, how is V feeling? Are you finally gotten over that flu that's been kind of hanging on with you forever and ever? Marcus Jackson, what's up? How you doing tonight?
Marcus.
You see, I saw you as soon as you came in this time. Only because I was looking at the screen on my tablet right at that moment.
Usually I have to let him know.
Otherwise, yeah, because sometimes people will pop in and I don't see them until they've already made 3 comments. Yeah.
Sort of, kind of, have almost. Oh Lord, V, that's not good.
Have almost no voice. Not good. Well, the cough's better. That's one good sign. Just keep getting that medicine in you. That's about all you can do.
Oh, Max would love it if I lose my voice.
Did you say something? Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Oh, look. Yes.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning.
You were just beginning? You've been standing here waiting for me for about 3 days.
So, as I was
You're very
saying,
patient, everybody.
the first thing
Now,
to
see, there is
understand
Jazargo
magic
over
is,
here.
By its very nature, volatile and dangerous.
Which Zargo's okay.
Unless you can control it, it can.
Well, I mean,
and will.
as far as commentary and stuff, I mean, they're both,
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly
No
well.
celebration,
We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned.
Appreciate everybody coming out. Please
What
share
I'm
the
talking
stream
about
out.
is true control.
Twitter, Instagram,
Mastery of
whatever you're using.
It takes years.
Would be
if not
much
decades
appreciated.
of practice and study.
All right, Wolverine, good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Wolverine.
Please,
Peanut, you
please.
okay down there?
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Hmm?
Eagerness must be
I was
tempered
talking
with
to
caution.
Peanut. She was
Oh.
calling.
Disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived.
You okay,
here.
Peanut?
You've no idea
Oh,
what
mercy.
any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Hey, tell her. I think we should learn something practical.
Is that so?
That's right. That's
Agree
so.
with us, too.
Tolfdir, you old
You
goon.
actually show us something.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right?
Yes,
Would you mind
knockout,
helping
grinder,
me
and
with the
tender. Yes.
demonstration?
Everybody
Are
can
you at all
swipe right.
familiar with ward spells?
I don't know
That's
any.
all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right
No,
over
sir.
there...
No
and
knockout,
cast
no
a spell.
grinder, no
You
tinder.
block it with the ward. Here we go.
V-Best.
Over there, please.
Ice is
just
worse.
opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else. Away. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
Over there, please. Just opposite me.
I am
Wouldn't
opposite
want
you,
anyone
you
else
idiot.
in the way.
Are you going to do something or not? God, he gets on my nerves.
Cast
It's
the
so
ward spell
buggy.
and keep it up.
There we go, 19 degrees.
It's no secret that the college education in Skyrim is tainted.
Well, I think this is an excellent start.
Phew. 19 degrees at Enfield,
Wards, please.
Connecticut.
I think perhaps we're ready to begin
Well,
exploring
hopefully,
some
B,
of the
you're
various
staying nice
applications
and
of
warm and
magic
cozy.
throughout history.
Yes. Keep
The
wrapped up
college
good.
has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins
You definitely
of
don't want to be
Solomon
starting to get a
nearby.
chill,
It's an
you know, with
excellent learning opportunity.
that going on.
I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
It's 24 degrees in Canton.
Please.
Who are you?
You are relatively new here.
Savos
are you not?
Aaron.
I have noticed you, but we have not spoken. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Aaron, Archmage of the College of
Savos
Winterhold.
Aaron.
I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated.
I need extra warmth to combat any
But
chills.
I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments.
I don't think you. I think you're going to be better off with a nice big blanket. You got
Are we clear?
just as much as this one sitting over here. That's about her best bet of getting and staying warm.
Hey, Jason Momoa, a bottle of oil.
Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure.
That'd be pretty good.
I am simply trying to avoid
Kiddo!
untimely
Kiddo,
deaths.
hey,
We
kiddo.
also must make an effort to avoid
Aqua
worsening what
Goon.
Skyrim thinks of us.
32 in lovely
Now, if you'll excuse me.
armpit of the world, Eden, North Carolina.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
Skipping through my bubble garden with a pen. That's right. Pop, pop, pop. Pop all them bubbles. Yes, I will. Oh, Lordy. Let's wait till morning before we head over to Sarthal. It's not that far. Are we ready, Janessa? Of course. Let's go. Well, I did. That was the first game that I played. I revisit every once in a while.
Yeah, Nathan was asking me to play Skyrim. What direction are you taking the game?
What direction am I taking the game? I'm just playing through all the, I mean, I ain't really taking it in any particular direction. I'm just, you know, playing through the quest, doing archery.
Reforming the Dawn Guard.
Gonna have to start doing some magic.
Or something. In the old fort near Rift.
Get the chicken! Get it! I am not killing the chicken. That is forbidden. I will never.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Did somebody say something in the chat?
Get him, kiddo! Get him!
Just turned the big 5-0. Well, happy birthday. You're still a young man.
Got 0.
Jesus.
You got the cactus.
Come on, Janessa, where the crap are you? I have very low armor here.
Well, I think she's supposed to do it on your own.
Huh?
I think she figured you could do it on your own.
No, that's what a faller's supposed to do. They're supposed to step into the battle for you. Of course, I am playing it on legendary difficulty. Well, that ain't doing me no good at all. Give me my arrows back. Oh, quit standing there like that, you goober. Let's see.
In Max's defense, I will say this. I see what he did show us for a while. He was planning to do it for a long time. But he's had several asking about Skyrim.
Yeah, I've had several requests, and I was away from it for 3 months, so I was like, well, you know, we'll get on here and do a little something. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, well, I was playing it on Expert, and I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and bump it up to Legendary. That's what I usually play it on. Ah! He one-shot killed me. One shot. And I was at full health. Yeah. Stupid thing. I think I need to get me some health potions. Yep, feline versus feline, yeah.
Oh, kid always gets Max.
Yeah. I ain't worried about Kitty.
And Kitty, you're exactly right. You can never really get away from Skyrim.
No, it's like the mafia. It just pulls you back in. Hey, Berna.
I do what's necessary. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
What do you got here, bro? You only got 2 potions of magicka? That's all you got? You got to do better than that.
But you would think with all the money that Bethesda's got, they could have made better looking characters.
Yeah, well, you know. Here, you can have that stupid staff of sparks.
Be best, I'm doing okay. Right now, this stupid tooth, apparently, where I had to sneeze today, is sideways. So I've been trying to get it back to where it's not irritating everything. Because, I mean, I can move it all around, it just won't friggin' come out.
All right, then.
All right, I need to get over to the shoot back over the White Run real quick to the lady with the potions and get some potions, and then we'll just come right back here.
I know, Nathan. They look like they need a bath.
Yeah, everybody in here looks like they haven't had a bath in about 3 months or something.
No, actually, B, I'm going to have to go the oral surgeon route.
Well, yeah, the characters are much better than they were in Oblivion. Everybody, all the guys look like Dick Van Patten with different hairdos. I mean, really, they did.
3 months, 3 years.
I ain't done nothing.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
They actually gave me, I'm on antibiotics until I get an appointment. And
I'm sure you'll
the only thing, they really didn't give me anything
If not,
for
let me
pain.
You look
I've
rather
got, still got
so
some,
you're an alchemist then.
Tylenol 3. And how is Sir Max? Sir Max is still sore from where he hit the floor the night before last.
Yeah, I had a bad fall night before last back in the back hallway about 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm still very in a lot of discomfort with that. But, oh well, that's the way it goes.
Well, so I'm figuring when I go that I'll probably have to go for a consult first, and hopefully then they'll give me some better meds.
Well, the reason they gave her the antibiotics is that she already had the one infection, and they're worried about the possibility of another infection coming up in between now and to when she can actually get the tooth taken out. That's their concern.
Yeah, because they tried taking it out the other day, and apparently it's attached to something. Or something's attached to it.
Okay, Drought of Health, 5, I got 10 of those. I got 3 Potion of Regeneration, which those are very nice. Got those courtesy of the Greybeards.
I mean, you know, the one thing about it, if I can keep it into one position...
Bungee jumping? Ain't none of that in my future.
You know, if I can keep it in the one position and not hit it or anything, not really move it, then it's okay.
But we appreciate everybody coming in tonight on this rather chilly Sunday evening. Everybody throw up your like and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not done it. And if anybody wishes to contribute to the channel, please use my PayPal link, which Nightbot posts in the chat. I got a message there about where we're kind of in a bad way with our electric service right now. So any money we can get towards that would be greatly appreciated. Probably this food stuff. Yeah, just food. What old Tolfdir standing down here in this driving snowstorm.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside?
15 degrees here, and I had a massive bee in my room. Well, that's the only reason it was alive, because it was in your room. Put it outside, it would have froze to death.
Please stay
real
close
quick.
to me while we're inside. It should be safe. Oh, better to be cautious.
Better to be cautious. Yes, Tolfdir. Good sir, we will be cautious. Weather for Anderson, 50 degrees. That's downright balmy. Yeah, you should have took a pic of it. And we'd have seen the picture as you were taking it of the bee heading straight towards your face. Like, bzzz, with a stinger, a pronounced stinger, ready to go. Yes, that would have been an entertaining picture.
This is an exciting opportunity for us.
No, what would have been more entertaining was a video.
Oh, video, yeah, actual live action video.
I will not risk the anger of the dead.
Who knows what we might find
like a girl.
Yeah, like a yellow jacket, you know.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured. Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical...
Appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us.
Find anything, the class can look it over. Now, let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Regina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them.
My
Just
ancestors
identify.
destroyed the homes of armies and
Please search that area over there.
I'm calling pics or it didn't happen, Soul. Let me go in and take a look at my display. Turn up the brightness just a bit.
You killed it with your hands, your bare hands?
No, his hand was holding like the book or the magazine or something. You know, newspaper or something rolled up.
Hey, believe me, if I said spider, I'm calling from that.
Well, not always. Like a little daddy long legs or something like that.
Yeah,
You know.
daddy long legs don't scare me.
She'll call. She'll be hollering like you know, like one of them old 50s sci-fi movies, like the giant spider. It's as big as a house is back there, and I'm just like, what? And they go back there. It's a little teeny spider. I'm like, come on. I mean, that's the best you can do.
You what? You must be one of the new apprentices then. Fine, fine. Just don't make a mess of my work, all right? I've only looked through a portion of the section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right?
I can look in the chambers just north of here? Oh, thank you, Arniel Gain.
All right, then.
I did not scream.
No, she did not scream. Not at all. She jumped up, you know, but she didn't scream.
Well, I didn't jump up.
Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, you sat up rather quickly. So it might as well have been a jump.
I was actually on the phone with my dad when all that happened. And never said a cuss word, anything.
Okay, let's see what these rings are here. Increases your health by 20 points. Okay, well we'll wear one of those. Nothing wrong with that.
No, snakes scare me bad enough to where I won't scream. I'm too petrified. And believe me, so...
What in the world was that racket?
If that snake had popped up where it did on me, on you,
how in the world
you would be screaming too.
Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
Trespass in these ruins.
Okay, we will put on the softball amulet.
You lack in wisdom. You make a poor encourage. You will run the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder what Red Michael spells it.
Yo, what's up, Bus?
Well, this is highly unusual.
Hey, Buzz.
And very interesting. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
Just about to go to sleep? Oh, okay, cool. Appreciate you stopping in for a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably fairly late or very, very early in the morning there.
It's like 2:45.
Hold, mage, and listen well.
Oh,
know that you have
coroner of the Sijic Order.
Cannot be stopped.
I always thought the Sijic Order robes looked cool.
Has not been
of course, with this gray
as
motif
no
going here, you really
way.
can't see them that well.
Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Sijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care.
You,
and
mage,
know that the
and
Order
you
is
alone.
watching.
Well, thank you, Coroner, or whatever your name is.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then.
Something
What
rather
just happened?
strange.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Sijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Sijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? Take care now.
Plus, I'm
Be
the
prepared
same
to
way.
defend your... I can certainly share a bit of
It
that.
and
Is someone there? Until now.
So I'll take a nap, and I still don't know much more about what
There we go.
This is simply fascinating. I can certainly share a bit of it, you know.
There may be no enemy more foul than a walking corpse.
Be prepared to defend yourself.
Be prepared to defend yourself. All right, Tolfdir, let's go.
Be prepared to defend yourself.
Oh, quit repeating yourself, Tolfdir. Hey, Techno! Technophile! What's up, Techno?
Until next time. Be careful. Is someone there? I won't go down there.
I think Janessa can take care of him. There we go.
I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins. Why, just look at all. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears proof. This is simply fascinating.
Simply fascinating, isn't it, Tolfdir?
Well, I am glad Techno's doing good.
Yep, it's good to hear.
I was getting ready to ask him how he was
Yeah.
doing, the Zero asked him.
Zero beat us to the punch. that one wasn't ready to come out. We need you to come up with a nasty tofu recipe for Duke. She's going to say she doesn't know a nasty one. They're all good. Okay. Well, let's move along here. That's right, Miss V. There are no nasty ones, Soul, just gross looking. Maybe a few nasty ones. A tofu za. Well, actually, we could take that one of Duke's favorites, the tuna and pear pizza, and make it a tofu and pear pizza. What do you think about that, V? Does that sound like a good combination to you? Or maybe tofu and mandarin oranges or something. What happened? Uh-oh. I stepped on the thing.
Just
the floor trap.
Google recipe tofu, and that should show you plenty of nasty tofu.
Nasty tofu recipes. Yeah. You know. Any tofu recipe is nasty. There you go. Here comes Dawn in with the ooh.
Hey, Grandma.
What's up, Grandma Foose? I just wanted to make sure Duke's diet was up to par is all. Of course, we know you only got it with Duke's well-being in mind. Of course. Hey, Brother Jags, what's up? There we go. On my solo game, the one with a better house. Oh.
I'll see you burn.
Where'd the other idiot go? I know there was two of them. Hey, Powerwolf, what's up, man?
Come on, guide me!
There you go, idiot. There we go. Get rid of him.
Yes, Powell, why was you coming in here saying Hooters? You're an avian wildlife enthusiast. Oh, Lord. Lord, you sound like Duke.
Yes, Duke, the so-proclaimed Hooter conservationist.
Don't get too far ahead.
Oh, shut up, Janessa. Okay, nothing over here. Let's go. Okay. Let's keep moving through lovely Southall. Okay, already looked in there. Guiding another friend who was learning to play Conan. Oh, good deal. Good deal. Speaking of that, everybody keep in mind, I will not be streaming tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is a night for Sibling Revelry Gamers, who is Dawn and Techno. Don't know what they're planning on for tomorrow night. They may not even know themselves yet. But be sure to come out and show them some support. I know they would really appreciate it, and so would I.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, Benjamin. And how many of y'all got the notification? Because I never got it.
I didn't see nothing until he'd been on. We didn't see him until he'd been on for like an hour. And then I went to my regular YouTube and looked in the sub feed, you know, like, and the stream wasn't even there. I had to actually go and physically go to his channel to find the stream. It did not show up in my sub feed till after the stream was over. Hey, what's up, Benjamin Lucart? How you doing? Very frustrating. I mean, it wasn't even there. There was nothing. So if I didn't know any better and I was just looking at my sub feed, I would have thought that nobody was streaming at all. Tofu, pepperoni, tofu, sausage. Well, any kind that might go on pizza. For a tofu meat lover's pizza with salsa has tofu in it somehow, and a tofu cauliflower crust. You know, that sounds delightful for Duke. Duke's always big on the, you know, the meat's huzzah, has to have a lot of meat on it. So I think all those are very good ideas. We need to make that happen for Dookie as a special gift for him. I know he'll love it. He won't be able to thank us enough. Or he might have something else to say. I mean, I don't know, but it all means the same thing. He's grateful. I have missed lots of notifications. Yeah, I mean, it's terrible. It's been really bad. I don't know what YouTube's problem is. Like I said, I saw Duke stream last night, and I was like, well, maybe he just came on. I looked, he'd been on for 65 minutes.
Well, see,
I'm like, what the hell?
When Max wouldn't.
Yeah, I haven't got notifications for Duke for a while, but she always would. Neither of us got it. Like I said, and it wasn't even in my feed, my sub feed, his stream at all. I was like, this is some bull crap here. But I hope you can move somewhere where you can stream on it properly. Well, I would hope so too. I really do. I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. That's all I can do. Because I did give it the honest try here, and it just didn't work out. Hey, what's up, Cheese? Good old Cheese. Yeah, I had a few requests over time, and I was like, well, we'll go ahead and do another playthrough.
Hey, Doc.
Hey, Doc. What's up, man?
Well, I hope you had a great Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh, Jesus Christ, he one-shotted me. So how you been doing, Cheese? Okay. Well, let's try that again.
Exactly, knock out wrecked.
Yeah, wrecked. That's for dang sure. As usual, I should have done a couple quick saves going back through here, but no, I didn't. So
Dave actually gets in when he can. He was in here, I think, last night or the night before. They've changed his schedule around some, so he's not able to get in when he can, or, you know, when he wants.
yes, I am on legendary difficulty. Absolutely. It's the only way to play it. Went down to Miami for a New Year's holiday, and you're getting married. Oh, getting married. Good deal, man. Yeah, congratulations, man. It's good to hear. What do you think of my pizza idea for Duke? Think we could come up with a recipe for it? I think it would be smashing. You tell you the truth, I'm not really high on a pizza right now. I could go for a nice big double, like bacon cheeseburger would be great, or even a mushroom Swiss burger. I love a good mushroom Swiss burger. Anyone play Star Wars 2? Nah, Battlefront. I've got Battlefront 1, didn't like it, and I heard Battlefront 2 was pretty much a disaster too.
You're a little drunk, okay.
And honestly, I didn't have the money for it. Like I said, I didn't really care for Battlefront 1. I got that thing. I got the ultimate edition of Battlefront 1. I bought it like real cheap, a good long while after it released. I think I paid like $4.99 or something for it. It was real cheap. That's the only reason I got it. And I was just like, eh. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you are. Yeah, she's very sad. You know, you've been to France. Where, what's the plans there, Cheese? Now let's do a quick save after that. I got to remember that. You're supposed to be helping me out, reminding me to save.
Oh, Venice.
Knockout.
Very nice.
Venice. Ah, very nice. Very nice.
What the? You will have to make sure you post pics.
Yes, many pics. It's like people go to these places that I'll probably never get to visit, and they suddenly forget what a camera is. Very, very frustrating indeed.
Yeah, my youngest and her boyfriend went on a cruise to Cozumel and a few other places. And like, well, make sure you take pics. No, I didn't get pictures until a few months after.
And got very few pictures. That's fine, Knockout. Don't worry about it. I'm just giving you a hard time. Venice, Bahamas, which is sort of a family tradition of mine, or an odd location, Malta. Nothing wrong with Malta. What is that? Ooh, ruby. We will take the ruby.
Yeah, when I worked at Walmart, there was a lot of people that would go on vacation and they come in and get their pictures to develop. Well, not some will get developed. Some just going to print it off because a lot of people want to digital. But I mean, I've been able to see through them, pyramids in Egypt and just all different places, and it's like, man, why can't I go?
Yeah, I don't eat a lot. I won't cost you very much. Just take me with you. Being the history, because it's such an old place, and the water there, and God, the buildings. Are you ready, Janessa? Of course. Let's move along. And downloads a ton of stock photos to send them out. Here you go, Max. Pics of everywhere. Thanks. Thanks, Techno. You're all heart. You're all heart, yeah.
Well, I do have to say, I've got a picture of the Eiffel Tower. And I got that.
Oh, working on a blanket for Livy. Nice. I'm sure she'll love that. Very nice indeed. He said what?
She said he thinks you some real pictures at least last credit.
Yeah, I know. Give him a hard time. There we go. Got him.
Hey, don't worry about Max. I got a shot glass, so I was happy.
Yeah, she got a shot glass. I didn't even get a, hey, my friend went to France and all I got was a lousy t-shirt. I mean, where's the love? I mean, yeah, well, that's the way it goes, I guess.
Because everybody loves me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did take those solar eclipse pictures. I forgot about those.
I didn't get either of you anything from Disney World. Yes, I know. Tightwad.
Well, you were going to, so just...
He probably spent all his money on Starbucks frappes or something. So literally climbed on the roof and leaned on a pole or tree. I can't remember, but it was fun. Yes, coffee. Coffee is always very, very good.
Well, I'm just glad you didn't fall off the house.
But it's a pain in the ass to get on the damn roof. If somebody told me I had to get on the roof of this one, I'd be like, well, that ain't gonna happen, so
No.
you have fun with that.
I'd be afraid you'd fall through the damn thing.
That's about the only decent part of this house is got, the roof. Well, I don't want to chance it either. Honestly. Yeah, we got a lot of ice. Knocked the power out for about 7 hours. Didn't come on. Went off about 5, a little after 5 this morning. Came on about noon. And boy, I tell you, you could see your breath up in here. It was no fun at all.
Yeah, man, internet was off until
about 4 o'clock today. So that wasn't too bad.
They said we got a third of an inch of ice. y'all got about 8 to 10 inches of snow?
Who got about 8 to 10 inches? Oh, Don got about 8 to 10 inches of snow? Ugh.
We didn't get any snow this time. We got all ice. Now, the last time we got 14 inches.
I'll see you burn.
Oh, great. Well, luckily I saved before we came in here. That way you could tell your work, oh, I can't come today. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, that Draugr Scourge is the highest level one in this place. But my early days, I did jump off the roof of a 2-story building and landed uninjured.
Oh God!
And our furnace keeps blowing the breaker, so we're using space heaters and extra blankets. And gone. Sounds like you're gonna have to get somebody in there to put a new breaker in that box. So. But that's all that we've ever used here is space heaters. There is a furnace here, but you have to have it's an old oil furnace, and they claim it works fine, but you got to pay to fill up that oil tank, and to fill up that oil tank's about $500. So that obviously is not in the cards. We do well enough to pay the regular bill to keep the heat on, without having to, do something like that. I used to do dumb shit like that. Now I'm terrified of heights, pretty much. Alright.
Yeah, he's terrified of heights and spiders.
Yeah, he's terrified of a lot of stuff, apparently. Alright, here we go. Let's go back in here again and do this. Which I didn't want to do. I can handle a snake, a bear, or anything else coming up around my house, but spiders, no.
Yeah, I don't like snakes or spiders. So no.
That's one thing. I've never been afraid of heights. It never really bothered me. And not many people do. But I look at it this way, the only good spider is a dead one. That's my honest opinion. And I ain't changing it. Right now, I'd have to say Cyberpunk, to be honest. Bethesda's got a lot to mending fences to do as far as the Fallout 76 debacle. And from what I've heard, they're planning on using the same game engine they've used on these other games for so many years, and that doesn't sit well with me. And all I can say is I hope they don't do it. They've had plenty of time to develop a new game engine, and I just don't want to hear it. The Gamebryo Creation Kit, whatever they want to call it, engine is, well, it's worn out. You can only upgrade it so much, and people are just sick of it. They really are. They're sick of the bugs that come with it and everything else. And if they do not develop a new game engine after so many games with this, then I'm sorry. Then something's wrong at Bethesda if they don't do that. There really is. And that's my feelings on it. So right now I'd have to say the big game that I'm looking forward to, hopefully this year, holidays this year, will be Cyberpunk. Now that doesn't mean that I won't be interested in playing Starfield when it comes out, because I will. But I'm just very I'm not that enthusiastic about it, to be honest with you, right at the moment. I'm gonna have to see something really good to really get me hyped for it. Jesus, finally that sucker's dead. I only shot him with about 50 arrows. It only gave me 10 back. You bastard. Base it off a Gamebryo or whatever, but I mean, they can call it a Gamebryo 2 engine or something. I mean, give me a break.
Don't get too far ahead.
The only thing that's going to change my opinion is if they do something that can fix the inherent bugs in that engine. That's the only thing. Now, see, they need to take a page out of Rockstar Games, because they use the Rage engine on Red Dead 2. It's the same engine they used on Red Dead 1, Grand Theft Auto 5, and if I'm not mistaken, Grand Theft Auto 4. It's only a year younger than the Gamebryo engine. But look how great that game turned out to be, Red Dead 2, with that old engine. But they have continually invested in that game engine over time and continued to update it and do it the right way. Whereas Bethesda's tried to shoestring budget it and not upgrade that game engine like they should.
Well, see, they are talking about a new engine, but they're talking about with the Elder Scrolls 6 using the same engine.
And that's ridiculous, because supposedly that engine's been in development for the last couple years. It doesn't. I'm not a computer person. I never claimed to be, but I don't think it's going to take that long to build a game engine. Yeah, it's a fantastic game. Love it. Love that game.
Three Dads says, "Is this the College of Winterhold quest?"
Yes. Yeah, we're in Sarthal. Yes, it is College of Winterhold. Yeah. It took me 3 tries to get past that stupid Draugr Scourge.
Well said. Well, see here, there's the other people have made RPGs with that engine, and they don't have the Bethesda bugs.
Well, I mean, it could have something to do with their coding, but they need to fix something, because if they continue to do crap like they did with this one, they're just gonna lose a lot of some of their loyal fan base.
Well, cool deal, Tree Dads. So he's watching someone do this a few hours ago.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, welcome to the stream, man. It's good to see you.
And
They can do it in a quite normal amount of time if they took aspects, and they should, but it would not take a team of like 100 to 200 people too long. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, I don't know anything about it, never claimed to, but I just don't think it would be something that would be, you know.
Techno said this is the first he's heard of the ES16 actually discussed it.
I hate these kind of puzzles.
She said maybe you should move to Maryland and get a job at Bethesda.
I don't know nothing about that stuff. I'll be the first one to admit it. Okay. Huh? I think we got it. There we go. Scott Beasley, hey, what's up? Yeah, it's been a long time. How you been doing? Good to see you. Hey, we got 21 people in the stream. It's a great turnout. It really helps me. And please subscribe to the channel if you are new. Of course, I will be off tomorrow night, Monday night, and Sibling Revelry Gamers will be streaming, which is a collaboration channel with Fusro Dawn and Technophile, brother and sister team. Don't know what they're going to be playing. I guess we'll wait. We'll find out then. But please come out and show them some support. I know they would. They would appreciate it, and so would I if you did.
What could this place be? They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over.
I am on Legendary.
They vanished, along with their sanctuary.
It's just the way I play the game.
I have no idea what connection they'd have.
I played through this game so many times I would hopefully be able to play it on Legendary, or at least Master, you know.
And Cheese, believe me, you could probably do a whole lot better than some of the ones
I can certainly share a bit of what I know. Be prepared to defend yourself. I can certainly share a bit of what I know.
We are doing okay.
All right, then.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we already looked in there. So there should be a potion or two. Read the seed. Okay, we've already read that one. Okay. I do have quite the experience, but working for Todd and shit, living in Maryland, not my cup of tea. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, a friend of my daughter's work. He interned at Bethesda, and then he's now working for
Red Storm.
Yeah, I think Red Storm.
Red Storm Games or something.
Yeah, his brother worked for
and had to drop it just before my senior year. I can tell you a lot goes into programming. Oh, I'm sure it does, Techno. I'm not disputing that at all.
Yeah, he works for Red Storm Entertainment.
Yeah, he's doing what he's always wanted to do, work in video games. So, hey, nothing wrong with that. He's putting his degree to work, which, you know, a lot of people don't do. A lot of kids don't do these days. They'll go get a degree and then, you know, business or something, and then you find them that they're selling cars or something. You know, I guess you do what you got to do. Oh, he helps with the Tom Clancy games? Could be, Cheese. We don't know exactly what he does there.
He is a, hold on a minute. He's a junior programmer.
Junior programmer with him.
Yeah. And he just posted on his wall, he shared a link.
Hold on a second, everybody. I gotta get me a drink. Oh, about the Division 2 is getting ready to come out. Looks like it's gonna be a good. Looks like it's gonna be a good game. It looks interesting. I love to play it.
probably has. I know he did work a little bit on Fallout 76. And I know everybody was trying to get him to tell us, you know, some of the things that he's like, no, I can't tell.
No, he didn't want to do anything like that. He'd have lost his job. That would have been a big black mark on him. You don't do that. Would not have been good.
Believe me, he dated Samantha for a while, dated my oldest for a while, and yes, every time I see him, I tell him, you know, I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, he's done very, very, very well for himself. He's doing very good. Yeah. Can't take that away from him, that's for darn sure.
First time I met him, he loved to do,
I never imagined we'd find
do
something
movies,
like
make movies. And so,
why is this very
he gave Samantha a part in a werewolf movie.
Is someone there?
So they were doing that, and I got to see the video of that. And then, he's just always been interested in computers and programming. And so, he just
work.
He graduated
I'll try to drain some of its power.
College with a 4.2, and at NC State University. And then, you know, he went from there and went to Bethesda, and now he's a resident. Oh yeah, I just remember the little people, you know. But he's a good kid, he really is.
Yeah, he is. He's a good young guy.
I'm not the only one seeing this, am I? This is utterly unique.
Believe it or not, it's easier than you think.
Well, his dream job, and that's what was so awesome, you know, when he got the internship at Bethesda, his dream job was working for
What
Bethesda.
could this place
he wasn't
be?
able, you know, to actually
I have no idea. This
have
is
his
amazing.
career there, but he
Absolutely
did, you know, that's
amazing.
the very first
the
one he
Archmage
started
needs
out.
to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
Okay, yeah, we'll go inform Savos Aran. Let's tell Savos.
It's easy to do that if you get in the right things. So many people, and that's the bad thing. I remember when I graduated, and well, I didn't graduate, but I remember later on, a lot of the kids that I knew were going to school for computer programming. So many people getting into it, there was not enough jobs.
Yep. That's why you need to specialize in something specific. All right, let's get out of here. Do-do-do.
What the?
Personally, I've kind of let go. A lot of studios away after a few big hits and never really recover. Well, let's just hope that doesn't happen. Hopefully they'll pull their heads up out of their butts. Yeah, I wanted to be an FBI tech specialist, a pilot, but I ended flipping around. I went to Clemson and got a degree and stuck to it. Well, good. The Clemson Tigers. All right.
And that's what you've got to really do. I mean, you just got to, you got to stick to it.
All right, let's go back up here to College of Winterhold and talk to Savos Aaron. No, we don't. We ain't got no. We haven't had TV for probably 7-8 months. Jeez, just haven't had no money for it. So I haven't watched any football games or nothing this whole season. Haven't been able to. I usually just catch the scores on Twitter or whatever. Maybe a little highlight somebody throws up on Twitter is about it. It's been, this last year or so has been real rough.
But we're gonna be okay. We're getting through it.
I'm not saying we won't. I'm just saying it's been rough. All right. I don't need to go see Big Mouth right now. I don't know why it always tells you to come in this one. I should have known better. When actually you need to go to this one. Archmage's quarters.
Huh? Weapon around like that.
All right, Cheese. You take care, man. It's good to see you. Be sure to stop in again sometime soon. Don't be a stranger. Don't forget about us lowly peasants, us lowly foot sloggers here.
What you learn here, please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated.
Yes, yes.
I have enough to deal with right now. I see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation. Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Thank you, Elsa Pop.
Yeah, Elsa Pop, good to see you.
Normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think I'll
take over the well, you hope you got to be able to run it better than what we got running it right now.
See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery.
A top flight gaming PC at every house. That's Cheese's platform, voting platform pledge.
Hey, I just want good, affordable insurance.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Speak with Urug Grow Scrub Shubdub. Probably this whole shutdown thing. Yeah, it's not fun.
I did see they did approve for the ones that got furloughed or, all that. They are going to have them...
well, they say that tax returns will not be delayed by this. That remains to be seen.
Yeah.
So hopefully you get it on time. But of course, there was a question of, maybe they'll be, but they said, but we will not delay you sending your payment in. That must still be on time.
You are now in the Arcanium,
of course,
of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own
hopefully
plane of oblivion.
But you take care, Cheese.
My Arcanium.
Good to see you, man.
Torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Discovered some big mystery, huh? Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway.
Night Cheese.
I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn. If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure Well, all right. Here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
Cleansing of the Fane. Okay, whatever.
We're one of the same kind, if that is what you wish.
Yes, that is what I wish. Oh, she has the staff of your Galderson. That's mine. You're not taking it?
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, Lord. Here's this fool up here. This is one of Kidda's favorite characters in the game. Ancano, the
I
High
have
Elf.
questions for you. You were in Sarkon. It has come to my attention that something was
Why does she hate him?
Everybody hates this fool.
I am well aware. Tolfdir is still in Sarthol, is he? I shall be expecting a full report from him when he returns.
Why does it matter to you?
Something was discovered in Sarthol that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a new member of the college, alone, to deliver word. That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter to everyone, especially me. Thank you for your help. You may...
Hey, Linda. How you doing tonight?
Hey, Linda.
Boob. I'll kick his ass down the steps.
That is not nice.
Oh, don't worry. We'll be killing him later.
I have many important things on my mind.
Oh, get out of my way, idiot.
So how is Linda doing
Are
tonight?
you quite sure we need to be speaking?
Oh, working on your base in Subnautica? Oh, okay. Cool.
I can't wait to see who succeeds, Mirabelle. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
I must level up to train more? Oh, give me a break.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Let's see what you got here. Telekinetic, no. Fire rune, fire bolt. Frost rune, ice spike. I'm not really worried about ice spike. Lightning bolt. That's a good one. I have a vending machine and a bed once I get resources gathered. Oh, okay. Cool.
Useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell. Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself...
Well, you got to have the
disadvantage
blueprint
against
for the
both
coffee
immune
machine, if
fire.
nothing else, Linda. That would be very important.
I'm not sure.
Just has coffee.
Well, mind what you tell him, all right? No. Well, I don't think so. Between the two of us, there are rumors about him. That this advisor position he has is a sham, an excuse. That what he's really doing is spying for the Thalmor, trying to feed them information. Whether it's true, I can't say. But it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it? You're welcome. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's read this book. Firebolt. All right. let's head out here. Okay.
I have to found the coffee machine.
In the different. Then I will have the blueprint. Oh, okay. Okay, that's in Gloom Reach. No, we're not going to Gloom Reach. No. I know all about Gloom Reach. A lot of Falmers there. Talk to Ranmir about Heron. Okay, well let's go to Winterhold.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Well, no
Bit
shit.
late to be wandering around, isn't it?
I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Unless you're bringing me enough. Who are you to say what I should do? I'll pay her back when I'm ready. You're right. What would my forefathers think if they knew I wasn't paying my debt? Tell Harren I'll bring her the gold I owe. Yeah.
What of it? It's our inn, and they cause him no harm.
I believe he was suggesting their presence causes him harm.
Well, then he's welcome to eat and drink at home, isn't he? Just say the word if you... Thank you. He's not a bad man, just bad with his coins and his drink. My husband Dagger could tell you stories there. I have a couple of Ranmir's things that he traded to us back when he was still paying regularly. I say you've earned them.
Things that Chess has taken some out of time out. But his internet
Decided to have a case. Yeah, I saw where he was doing a little bit of the forest. I didn't even see him come on. I saw it afterwards. Saw he streamed for about 30 minutes or something.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
I hope not. That would be quite unfortunate for my research.
Well, not exactly. Listen, we're friends, right? I wonder if I could ask a favor of you. It's about Ranmir. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with him being here all the time. He mostly keeps to himself, and so far he's been able to pay. I just hate to see what's happened to him. He hasn't always been like this, you know. Drunk, I mean. Well, he was a different person. Happy, outgoing, like anyone who's in love. See, Ranmir was involved with a pretty young woman named Isabel Rolane. The two of them were very happy together, I thought. One day, she just disappeared. Ranmir was convinced she'd run off with someone else, leaving him behind. He turned to drinking. And what's left of him is what you see here every day.
Vault 101, what's up, Vault? How you doing tonight?
I'm not sure.
Good to see you.
That maybe if she could be found, if he had some sort of explanation, that maybe he could put himself back together. I'm in no position to go searching for her, but perhaps you could. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
My days at the college are long behind.
Okay, let's look at this, see if they give us a quest. Okay, that's hitting the books. I know where we gotta go for that. Blade in the Dark. Time of Need. It doesn't necessarily give you a quest for it. Interesting.
Well, good to hear you're doing good.
Oh, that's good to hear. Yep.
Better stay close by.
Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Phew. Terrible weather here. Like a blizzard conditions at all times up here. Not funny, Vault 101.
As Duke says, everybody's a commodian.
Yeah, commodian, exactly right. You didn't kill her yet? Oh, we got up here. There we go. Got her taken care of. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Let's try out the fire bolt and see how that works. Even though my magicka is kind of low, we'll give it a go. See if we can get a sneak attack on this fool right here. He's a bandit chief, so he's going to have a lot of hit points.
That's it? That's all you got?
All right, Linda.
I'll show you what a real son of a...
Oh.
Must have run off. Yes.
Fun. Entirely only ever told by juvenile morons we used to call 7-Ups.
Okay, Techno, you must tell us what a 7-Up is.
Yeah, what is a 7-Up? I'm intrigued by this.
That again.
Never had it, never will.
Poison is See how he likes that.
Save your game.
It saved when I came in here. James Harris, good God. Hey, it's been a very long time. How you doing?
I'll see you burn.
Pray to Cinder while you can. You weren't good enough, are you?
Come on, Tyson. Yeah.
Good God, boy, he does a ton of damage with that hammer.
Must have run off.
Yep. They referred to caffeine, but didn't actually say caffeine. And I've been busy with work and cars, went through a couple Dusters, ended up with an 83 Chrysler Cordoba. Yes. A perennial favorite of Ricardo Montalban. Did yours have the Corinthian leather like Ricardo's did? I remember that commercial years ago, and he'd be up talking about it, talking about the fine Corinthian leather in the Chrysler Cordoba, and I was like, what is Corinthian leather? Is it really a thing? Or is it just something fancy that he was using to describe it?
Is someone there?
I cannot get a shot on him with the firebolt because she's standing right directly in my path. You know, the plane, yeah. Good old Ricardo Montalban. Woo.
I thought about becoming a bandit. I decided I preferred clean clothes and fresh mead.
Oh, is that so, Janessa? Thank you for those words of wisdom, yes. Okay, well, we got him taken care of. Thank goodness. Whew. But we got 22 people in the stream. It's a good turnout. Appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate you coming in tonight on this chilly, miserably cold and dreary Sunday night. At least here in the east it is. I don't know what it's like out west. Probably like 60 degrees in California or something. But anyway, it's good to see everyone. Everybody be sure to throw up your like and hit a like for the live stream if you don't mind. And subscribe if you are new.
Corinthian leather was a term
Coined by described leather upholstery. Fort Fellhammer Mines. Hey, Leanne, what's up? I'll bet haven't seen a Skyrim live stream in ages. Ha!
Someone there?
Issue gets 90,000 original miles. Not bad. How you doing tonight, Leanne? It's good to see you.
Kill him to get some beer every now and then. Two threes. What was that?
Peace, love, and burritos from the King of the Fritos.
King of the Fritos. Hey, I'd love to have some chili cheese Fritos right now. That would be so good.
Hey, Dookie.
Dookie Doo-Doo is here. The King of BS Radio, a legend in his own mind. Got Zazargo and Daedric armor, lots of alchemy business for magic training, destruction, that is. Oh, yeah.
Dude, you say hello and greetings to all of his loyal subjects.
Loyal subjects. I think Duke's in the wrong stream. Throws a couple hundred flip-flops at Duke. Reliant, well, I remember those Reliant K cars. God. Yeah, those things were some clunkers, let me tell you. I remember them all too well.
How is Dookie feeling today?
Yep, how is the Dukester, the ever-present king of BS Radio, doing tonight? Yeah, if you don't have a flip-flop handy, a wooden sandal will work too. Might do a little more damage. That'll work just fine. I slept my behind off 600 miles in a 4-hour stream. Do that to you. Oh, yeah. And I already took it on a couple straights. Definitely 110 for a watered-down 318. Yeah, the 360 had a little more punch, but the 360 was hell on head gaskets from everything I ever read or understood about them. People I talked to. Yeah, I went to okay, let's see. Collect bounty from Malur Sloth. If you want power, go 360. If you want daily, go with a 318. Yeah. You're wanting the white unicorn 340? Yeah. That's why I kind of like the old Chargers. You know, 440 with a 6-pack. Pass everything but a gas station.
Okay, Knockout.
All right, Knockout. Go to the Jarl's Longhouse.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
I don't really know anyone at the... Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Here is your reward. Thank you.
Me? Nothing. And I hope to keep it that way. The Jarl is convinced I have some connection with the college, so he goes easy on me. Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearances. Old Nellicard has a mage's staff in his room in the frozen hearth. It'd be good to have that staff, in case the Jarl starts wondering if I actually have a real connection to the college.
No. You can get your own staff.
Daedra take you then.
Daedra take me, yes.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing over here?
Courier will be the first to tell you that if it weren't for that college, we'd all be better off. I agree with him.
Let me go up here and just talk to the old Jarl. Hello.
I don't care how many colleges they build, or how much. What's your business?
What did you miss? Nothing really.
It has caused enough problems. If you're not here for the college, then you've little other reason to be in Winterhold at all. Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority.
I'll recover the helm.
I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return. Come back as soon as you have the helm.
Okay, well, we'll just add that to our list of little side things to do, little missions. Uh-huh. All right, let's take a look here. Hobbs Fall Cave. not really going to worry about it right now. Not that particular quest. So we'll take that one off. Cleansing of the Thane. Where's that at? Okay, that's the one that's in Gloom Reach, so we're not...
They're reforming the Dawn?
Oh, shut up about the Dawn Guard. Yeah, I already know all about it. Shrine of Azura? No, not right now. Okay, I think we'll go back over to the main quest line for just a bit. Just depends on Dodge and Chrysler's reliability is it's come up a lot in just the last few years, but the 80s and 90s, early 2000s were it was a rough time for Dodge. I'm surprised they stayed in business. As many transmissions as they replaced in Dodge Caravans, and just overall it was rough. But I've talked to people that own like Dodge Chargers and that now, and they've been very happy with them. So they've been very good cars. Well, if you've got a good one and haven't had no trouble with it, knockout, you've been fortunate. Because a lot of those late 90s Dodge Caravans, we had one. I think ours was a 97, wasn't it? The Dodge Caravan we had, 97. It was the long one. It was that dark red. Nice. It was a nice vehicle. We loved it. And the transmission went out in that thing. And then I had a guy I worked with who had a 99 or 2000 model.
You don't want to go up there.
Caravan.
It's attacking.
And it was a blue one. Nice vehicle. Transmission went out in his.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old Dragon Mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
In the middle of traffic.
Yeah, I remember. In the 80s was the downfall as the horsepower wars. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the horsepower wars, they ended very unceremoniously. Those old candy-ass Alduin.
Stay under cover. This is what we came for. We need to see what happens. Steady. Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought. Good. I can use the platform.
Yep, the Dragoon. We'll wait till it comes back down. Silence it again.
Dovahkiin, your voice is no match for mine.
Yeah, we had some soup. I mean, it's good soup. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ugh. He's dead. I cheated today and had chili biscuits with cheese. All right, Delphine, with your man hands.
Ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing.
And they wouldn't be so expensive. It's practically a luxury car these days. Brand new ones. Well, there's some truth to that.
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where?
BG. Hello, BG.
Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all.
Well, it's good that you got your appetite back, Leanne. Definitely.
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers.
We are working on a pizza recipe just for you. Well, that is true. Yes, Techno posted it much earlier in the stream about that.
Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose.
I like to have some good stick to your ribs food. I know what the perfect stick to your ribs meal would be right now if we had it. Chicken and dumplings. Our car can call anyone. We can talk to them over our surround. Who would have thought a car would have surround sound? Oh, well, yeah.
Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel for the last 200, but we never found one. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe we're more than a match for them. We were wrong. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid yet, but my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Started diplomatic immunity. Oh yeah, the Thalmors, that's one of the highlights of the game, killing off all them idiots. Chick kicks from the front girl reminds me of that mustache she has. BG BG! BG BG! Alright, let's see. Let's go back to Whiterun for right now. I mean, we'll go to Windhelm instead. Yeah, it's closer by. Well, that's okay. We get the idea, BG. That's fine.
Yep.
I don't have it either on my phone.
You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war.
Dookie, just because you don't know how to use them don't mean...
Yeah, it doesn't mean that BG doesn't use them.
Be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy.
Dookie
we got ways
doo-doo.
of finding out what you really are.
In all your doo-doo-ness.
A few septims. Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
I ask only for a little charity.
Mine the Malachite? Oh, okay.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us. But Rolf
What's up,
is
Goat?
the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that was. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's so hospitable. Alright, let's wait till morning when the shop's open. Do a little trading. Oh, Zero, is the stream that bad? You're just about to keel over asleep? I hope we're not bullying you too much. How you're gonna make cash to level? Don't know why they nerfed mage abilities in a single player game. Who knows? Who knows? Really.
There's no glory in war.
Oh, I done put you to sleep, huh? Ah, okay. Mm-hmm.
This is the royal armor last. Maybe in a few
Sounds great. I get to see Ulfric up close.
Everyone says, of course I am. What do I look like, a tavern wench? Don't let my words cut you too deep. I've just been working the forge too hard, trying to set this sword right. Jarl wants it to look like an ancient blade. High Queen Fridis ruled over Windhelm in the Second Era, and her sword was legendary.
Whenever I played this, you know, I've done orc builds, dark elf, wood elf. I even did a snow elf build once. It was a modded race, and a couple of different Khajiit builds. I like to play something different than just what it looks like a regular person.
Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Yorlum, but he has the good fortune to work the Skyforge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter. If that makes any sense. Don't forget, you find Queen Fridis' sword. Need some metal, the finest weapons and armor.
First character, I like the sound of extra gold. I just haven't done anything with the Wood Elf, Orc, or Redguard. Yeah, I've never played a Nord, Redguard, or Imperial.
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
Lord, these people don't come to work on time.
Fresh fruit and vegetables.
I've been a bit out of sorts since...
I don't haggle.
Since
a bit of this and a bit of that.
Maybe you should stream a Skyrim run for a bit using a different character.
Thank you for your custom.
Poor Nilsson has been right. Need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am to...
Wherever I can find them. If you're the type who worries over where something came from, you may want to move on. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Be sure to stop by Sadri's used wares in the Grey Quarter.
Not really sure what to do with myself anymore. I just miss her so much.
Let's go into the white file.
I try not to think of her, but sometimes
Master,
the
you're
simplest
far too
thing
old
will
for this sort
remind
of
me.
journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Now, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now.
Murelian.
So close to the end. Just a man's life work is all. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place. Luckily for you,
Cool.
I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, and don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here. So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
See, lasting potency. I'm not really worried about that.
The legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the phial will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it. For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of
Princess Unigoon. I'm not ready for next month. It's for the LA Ram Goons to go to the Super Bowl. That's right.
Hey, Princess. How are you?
What is my best skill here right now? Archery.
Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the file, you fool.
I'll go get the file when I'm ready. Just don't die until I get back.
Fresh fruit and vegetables for sale.
I've been meaning to speak to you, Naranya. Rumor is you've got ties to the Thieves Guild.
One should never pay too much attention to rumors, Torbjorn. You have.
Everyone says Yorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim.
Alright, let's see. What are we going to do here? Meet Delphine and Riverwood. Stolen books. Let's see what we got into them. Find Cream Freda's sword inside Crombringer Hall. Helm of Winterhold. That's in Gloomreach. Super tired all day. It's been very cold right now. Very cold. What is the temperature there, Princess? Like 50 degrees? 50 something degrees?
James Max is never a sneaky archer. PG, so what is your level? Are you a thief?
No, I'm not a thief. I don't do the thief thing. And, I gotta level up. So I'm level 13.
It's 56 now. That's warm.
Power shot. And a few more I can't anymore, but my favorite will always be Khajiit. Yeah, there's just something about playing the Khajiit character. Yeah, very true. Very true. Alright, let's see here. And we'll go meet Delphine and Riverwood. At least get that part of it done. For right now. Yeah, this is only my third stream. I started it 2 weeks ago. And I only do it once a week on Sundays. As Techno was saying last night, we'll have Forest Friday. He said something about... And then Skyrim Sunday. Might be my room, though, because the windows here are sealed tight, but I'm right where the air can hit easily. Oh. Well, it could be. '76 Saturday. That's right, 76 Saturday. I was right on the tip of my tongue. I just couldn't remember it. Well, instead of Fallout Friday, you just have 76 Saturday. It works out just as good. No, Duke, no Taco Tuesday, because we know what that leads into.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves.
Huh?
Riverwood Trader.
They're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Duke, you know what comes after Taco Tuesday, don't you? I've been forbidden from saying it, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Yep, Sundays only. It's the way I used to do it there for a while, so I decided just to kind of keep that going. You knew a Chihuahua once, his name. Taco Tuesday leads to, well, I mean, it could lead to that, but no, I mean, just forget it. I was thinking of something else.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you.
I actually had tacos on Thursday. Only thing was so spicy, I felt like there was steam out my nose.
Oh.
Canton, Ohio, 22 degrees.
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact.
You had a Chihuahua named Taco?
He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn.
Ours is just
Wood
named
Elf. Plenty
Peanut.
of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get
Yeah,
word for him to meet
22.
you
It's
in
like
solitude.
32, 31, 32 here.
You know it?
So it's
While you're
cold
doing
enough
that,
for
I'll work
us.
on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude Stables.
Too hot
and
in
you
Texas,
arrange
Duke.
things with Malborn.
Too hot.
Any questions?
Summers there are brutal.
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's
That would
parties.
mean I might know 2 Chihuahuas named Taco.
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards. That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction. Sounds good. Be careful.
See, the stuff I can loot in here has not respawned yet. Okay. Meh. I'll be alright. I did live in Oklahoma for a husband at the time, was from there, back up in frigid Canada now. It's been winter in Ohio for at least 3 months. Summer in Texas only lasts 4, and there are still 3 months. Yeah. It may only last 4, but that is 4 brutal months. I've been all over Texas during the summer, and you'll friggin' melt down there. Too hot. Well, you're not going to stay in AC all the time. You got to go out sometime. Got to go to the grocery and, you know, do different things. Once you run to the gated entrance of Helgen, you will run into Elenwen. Only time you will see her before the Thalmor. No, I didn't know that. I've been to Texas. I didn't lose anything there. other than my breath from the heat, so I don't need to go back. The only thing I would love to go to Texas for, I mean, you know, if I was able to go down there, love to see Duke and BG, of course, but is the food. Great beef barbecue in Texas. Always had good food there.
Okay, BG. Yeah, only reason I go to Texas is to go see Duke and BG.
All right, BG, you take care. Thanks for coming in with us, hanging out for a while. Guess you left your heart there, because BG has it, Techno. I have family in Texas. I visited once and would like to see how they are. Well, yeah.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
I don't have any money. You better give me 5 I work with right now. I'm gonna flood fruits and vegetables.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Time's growing.
Welcome, child.
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthal. Mages in a burial crypt. No good can come of that.
The Gildergrim, yes. It's a bit of an eyesore at the moment. More of a problem for the pilgrims than for me. But not many of them around anymore. To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Elderglim resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim. Maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory.
Oh yeah,
of the
Texas got some
through
good barbecue.
Even its
I will
name is an echo.
I will say that 100%.
I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die. They only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Elderglim, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. Elderglim is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic. You'll have to deal with the hag ravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kinnereth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Are you married? Here you stand, talking to a married woman. Why? Am I that interesting? Or perhaps there are other things on your mind.
I've never really had New York pizza. I went through New York a bunch of times. Usually it was going right up 95 over the GW Bridge to head up north or something. But as far as being in like New York City, no, never have. I never had to go into New York City. Never wanted to. Too much of a nightmare for truck drivers up there.
Need supplies?
That was a frustration, believe me, I didn't need and didn't want.
He has good stock.
Let's go around here and take all them off.
Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Breeze home. You should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
Check the Jarl's backside.
What is it?
I'm Asman who said, "Let me show you the power of power."
Am I Argonian? No, I am Khajiit.
So you can
How you doing tonight? Good to see you.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Did the older woman's class and the children who did it. Never ever got a chance.
I still wish you would. That guy yelling about Talos. We'll get him later on in the game somewhere. Definitely will. Yeah, he drives you nuts. Hunt flower, hanging moths, make a good mid-grade power potion for extra cash. I have got a little spiral notebook here, and I've had some different potion recipes written down for a long time. I'm going to have to pull it back out to look at it now that I am playing the game again. Where's what's-his-face at? Khajiit. I don't do no Imperials or Stormcloaks. Khajiit all the way. Khajiit for the win.
Huh?
Get out of the way, kid. Get on my nerves.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
I would like to do a traveling job where I could visit every state, but of course I can understand it gets tiring driving and then get there on time. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I mean, there would be some runs that I had I really would have to really push it real hard, but overall, I mean, it was okay. I love the money. Just the job did not love me in return. Where is the court dude? That's the only reason I came up here, was to see his dumb butt. Let me fast forward till in the morning. So yeah, we'll do that. See if he shows up. I want to get the house. Just trying to see here. Oh, there he is. He finally pops up.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Splendid. There's a house available right now.
Yeah, it's done pretty good tonight. He's even got almost,
Very well. Just let me know when you have the necessary funds.
Comments.
34 likes,
Enjoy your
yeah.
visit to Dragon's
I will
Reach.
take it. Yeah, I'm a little short on cash at the moment. I wanted to get the house. Yep, 34 likes. Like I said, I'll definitely take it. And speaking of that, if anybody hasn't hit the like button yet, please do. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do that as well. Like I said, I will not be streaming tomorrow night. It's my night off. Sibling Revelry Gamers will be streaming tomorrow night. 9, 10 o'clock, somewhere Eastern, somewhere in that time range. What would be the choice of an Argonian in Civil War? I don't know. I've never done an Argonian build. I don't really care for the water breather race as far as playing it. That would be tough. That would be tough. I mean, on that one, I guess you just got to kind of flip a coin, more or less.
Hey, General.
Hey, General Disorder, what's up?
Fear not. Some
But like I said, everybody throw up a like, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. If anybody would like to donate, help support the channel, I do have my PayPal link, which Nightbot will post in the chat periodically. Any donations we're getting right now is going straight to our electric right now, because yeah, we could really use some help with that. So if anybody's able to do that, it would be greatly appreciated.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking. Take a look.
Okay, let's see here. I'll sell that. Imperial, since the Stormcloaks are prejudicial against Argonian.
Check number 9.
Yeah. Side easy. They're treated poorly. Anyone non-Nord won't like. Well, no, they're not. Yeah, they're not really cared for much in Windhelm. That is true.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
All right, I just need a little bit more money. Let's go up here and see what we can sell to old
Come by Bellathor's shop.
Big Head up here.
I'm sure we've got something.
Well met, traveler.
Mr. Big Head up here with the Skyroids.
Just about everybody in here. Give a holler.
Okay, Bellathor.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Yeah, that's junk. Tell it like it is. We will sell the hide braces. Kind of makes me want to play one just to go completely against the game. Well, do what you want there, Duke. Yeah.
Do come back.
Do come back. Oh, he's like, man, he's just some kind of creep. Good. Now I have just enough gold to buy the house. I need to get a house. Khajiit would tell them both to kiss off. Probably would. Yeah, he's El Creepo, all right. Do come back. He can keep his hotness elsewhere. Somebody go dump him in the river and hold him under for about a minute or two so he stops moving. Would be nice.
I serve Jarl Bald. The house I mentioned earlier is still available. Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home.
Good. Now I got 20 gold left.
Enjoy your visit to
I don't have any money to put any furniture in it yet, but hey, that's okay. That's okay. We'll get a little bit at a time. I played as everything except Argonian because of the old show V. Oh, yeah, I remember that show years ago. Yep.
Nelson's still going back.
Yeah, with my luck, I'd get caught. They throw me in the brig. So, I ain't worried about it. I'll get it built back up. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Go through a couple dungeons and this and that. You can make it back up pretty fast. Oh yeah, if you're going to do that, yeah.
You tried mercenary work?
I have put nothing into pickpocket, very little into sneak so far. I mean, I'm only level 13, so you know.
The armor of a brigand. Best not pause.
Into breeze.
You can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to?
What are you doing in my house? Get out! It's my house, idiot. You boob. Ugh. Very dirty and dusty in here. let's go into the Breeze View Cellar. This is a mod which I really like. I've used it for a long time when they first, and basically it adds the cellar in here to where you will have display cases, you got armor mannequins, you got display racks. It even gives you a Daedric shield, Daedric gauntlets, boots, and a dagger. Although I really don't use them. And then you got a nice supply of potions over here. Got some ingredients, soul gems, got some storage chests. But it gives you everything you need. You can even plant in here. And I've always loved this mod. I really have. It's fairly profitable. Always some over by Bone Strewn Crest. Yeah. And then you got a nice supply of things in here for smithing. Got your own smelter, all kinds of good stuff. And the Breeze Home Bow. Got some pelts. Elixir of the Soul. You got with smithing gloves and alchemy gloves, which makes it really, really nice. So, yeah. Let me just grab me a couple of these potions here. Because these potions will respawn over time. But ever since the first time I saw this mod and tried it out, I really liked it. Because now, since you got all this, you don't need to buy any other house. I was always an Argonian since, but now with the Civil War, it's a difficult choice. But yeah, I will join the Imperials. I'm from Brazil, but I like this channel. Oh, okay, well, I appreciate it, Seven. Like I said, I appreciate you coming in. No, I'm not going to do the Thalmor Embassy tonight, Dale. I'm going to wait till a little bit later to do that. I want to level up a little bit more, get my archery skill up and stuff. No matter what town I try to, the most asked question is a Khajiit is, what is it, cat? Yeah. Or the most derogatory comment is, they're going to make a rug out of you. You know. But like I said, I've always liked this mod, and since you got this, then you don't really need to buy any of the other houses just to get this or that or something special it has, because it's got everything you need in here. I'm just going to need to get some furniture in here, but I can do that, do a little room at a time. I'll be here whenever you do. You can't, well, we don't want to get rid of you, Dale. No. You got to be right here every Sunday. No excuse. You must be here.
What do you need, my thing?
Lydia, what are you doing in my house? Did I invite you in? Get out of here.
Long life to you, Thane.
Oh, shut up. I mean, I do have a bed in here, so it's not a total loss. You'll make a fine rug, cat. Man, I hate that. Most repeated line, like they couldn't make any other insults up. All right, well, let's move back down here. But we got 25 people in the stream. It is such a good turnout. I'm real happy to see everybody. Appreciate y'all coming in, supporting the channel. Like I said, you know, I'd love to hit that big 40 likes. Oh, I'm probably going to go, but just a little bit longer. But hey, Dale, I mean, if you know you got to get up for work early and whatever, I mean, you know, you ain't got to stick here the whole time. I understand you got to get your rest. Right now, I got to grab me a drink. Just give me a second. No, I'm not going to be going no 2 more hours. I'm going to go a little bit longer. let's see here. I'm not going to really work on any of that stuff tonight. Retrieve Nettlebane. And you have to go to Orphan Rock. There's the Falkreath Stormcloak camp. Actually, we could go to Riverwood and kind of head over that way from there. Do I like Fallout 76? Yeah, I will probably be doing some more of that Tuesday night, because game-wise, the cupboard's a little bare right now until some other new stuff starts coming out, and hopefully I'll be able to get a couple new games. The next one I'm really looking forward to is February 15th, Metro Exodus, because I played the other two Metro games and I love them. They're fantastic games by Deep Silver. And that one I'm looking forward to. And then, of course, in May, we got Far Cry New Dawn. And then, of course, in April, the big one, Days Gone, which they've been talking about and hyping for like the last 2 years, finally comes out. And I'm really looking forward to that. Oh, I haven't forgot about Odyssey. I'm going to be doing some more Odyssey. But I'm just saying, between that and 76 and this once a week, I don't really have a lot of variety. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some more Odyssey. I haven't forgot it. I'll probably do 76 Tuesday. I'll be off Wednesday, and then maybe some Assassin's Creed on Thursday, and then we got Forest, 76, and Skyrim over the weekend. Some fine Corinthian leather gloves made from the finest Khajiit rugs there are. Okay, now where were we going? Oh, we're going up that way. Okay. Well, to go up that way, I know we got to go down here and up around, find a path up here to go up this mountain.
What do you need?
I don't need anything. Leave me alone. God.
Max, you are a Metro Exodus.
I am a Metro Exodus. I don't know about that. I'm not a Metro anything, and I'm certainly not an Exodus of anything.
Princesses didn't Odyssey get some new updates?
Yeah, they got a new update, and that reminds me, I got to get in there and get it downloaded. Because for some reason, even though I have PS Plus, and I don't leave my PS4 on at all time, because that's just something else to drain energy a little bit, even though it's not much, and it does add up. I'm going to probably have to wind up clicking on the game and check for update to get it downloaded. All right, Leanne, you take care. It's good to see you. I appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us as always. We'll talk to you later.
Genuine leather you can't get elsewhere.
Elsewhere. Oh, Lord. Can't get elsewhere? Oh, let's go into Ember Shard Mine while we're here. Yeah, why not?
What the? Bad joke, James.
Actually, I thought it was pretty good. You know, hey.
Corny.
It is. Well, corny, yes, but it was the timing. He got the timing on it down pretty good. I'm old enough. I am old enough, trust me.
Yeah, Dale, that would be Max lighting a cigarette.
Yep, it's one very bad habit I wished I could break. Well, I know that. It's not as bad as it used to be. Not nearly. The reason we do that is because we don't want kids coming in here saying like, "Hi, I'm Billy, I'm 12" or something. Because there's a lot of weirdos that hang out in these streams, and they hang out in them, and you'll never know they're there. They never say anything, but they're in here looking for kids. It happens all the time. You hear about it. Exactly. Well, Duke can, and so that way we just make it so for everybody. Just keep, no offense to anyone, but it's probably best just to keep ages out of the chat. Because you never know. Because if kids see us doing it, the old, adults and whatever, they're going to think it's okay for them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Max is just as old as Duke, and Duke is about 340 to 347, yeah.
Yeah, he's right. Well, once you're to 340, you kind of stop counting,
Hey, whenever I hit 40, I quit counting.
Boo boo boop ba boo 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 boo. See what we got down here. I actually came in the back entrance to this place. Oh, that's okay.
Damn, it's quite a sight.
Get out of the way,
I do not envy those creatures that make a home in such a cold, dark place as this.
Okay. Well, nothing there. You must mention my age is 347. Are you jealous? I doubt jealous would be the word. Good deal. Get out of the way, Janessa. Get out of the way, Janessa. I want to come through here. I don't think there was anything.
Off the get-go for archery, or did you just keep knocking arrows?
The only reason I use Feindal is just to get leveled up, get a few levels up in my archery training. Otherwise, he's pretty much useless as a follower. Janessa here is a decent follower, but as soon as I run into Carjo and get the quest from him to find the Moon Amulet, and I know he's either going to be outside, generally out, unless I run into him on the road, he's either going to be outside of Riften or outside of Dawnstar, and I haven't really been to either one of those yet. But I will find him before long, and that way I can get that quest so I can have him as a follower, because that's my favorite follower in the whole game. I mean, without question. turned me on to Sophie, and she's the last follower I will ever need. So funny. So you've not tried Indigo? Because I've heard that Sophie, from what I heard, is a good follower, but I've heard Indigo is the best as far as modded followers in the game.
Caves. Wonder what's below.
But I don't know. Of course, not being on PC, I've never tried him out. I know that people that play on like PS4, that's the if they had a choice of having a modded follower, it would be him. From everything I've heard and been told. All right. Let me go over here and come back the other way. Yeah, Beer End is a really good, and Stout, I like Carjo, but he's quite weak, honestly. The only thing I don't like about Jazargo is he uses that stupid spark spell. Even, it's like I said, you could be level 60, and really, really strong character, and he still uses that stupid spark spell. And they never did anything better as far as him being able to use something else besides that. And it always irritated the crap out of me. Andrew Scott, hey, what's up, Andrew? How you doing?
Hey, Andrew.
How are things today in lovely Scotland? Good Lord, but that's a strong spell I got. Yeah, and they wrecked me that quick. So I can move faster. Yeah, anytime I've ever used Jazargo, and it's been a long time, the only thing he would ever, it didn't matter, I could give him a Daedric sword. An enchanted high-level Daedric sword, and he would never use it. He just used that stupid sparks spell. Ugh. That's when I decided just to stick with Carjo. Fixing the morning tea. Well, we're doing okay, Andrew. How you doing? Let's try this one more time. I'm going to have to get the jump on these goons. So let's go over here to the Fall Creek camp and come back from the other direction. Well, the thing about it is, it's a basic level 1 type of entry level spell, and it's just there's nothing to it. It does very little damage.
pretty alert for Monday morning.
On the Skyrim, I'm tempted to try this again. You should. You should do a series on it on your channel. You'll get viewers. Even after all this time, and I've got so many Skyrim live streams up on my channel I've done over time. I mean, I had 26 people in here earlier. This game still brings the people in. Now, I only do it once a week on Sunday. And some Sundays are better than others. Like the first Sunday I did real good. The last Sunday was it was okay, not really that great. But today it's been really good. You just never know. But you ought to give it a try at least. Because you will get viewers for it. Woo! Boy, somebody just hit me a ton with something. I bet that was the Hag Raven. Hate the Hag Ravens. God. Ugh. Nasty, nasty. He should be able to use spells like Mercurio. Yeah, I don't like Mercurio. He's smart ass. I don't know. I didn't see what he typed. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to come here. This is too early to do this quest. Not with this armor.
Disregard Nightbot.
It's a level. Most of the rest stop leveling about level 20 to 25. Yeah, I forget what the deal is with cardio with that. Well, I am going to forgo that quest for right now. Ooh, the mages are just too strong. I was saying how I was after Christmas, but once I got some spare cash at the end of the month, we'll get this game. Oh, I figured you already had it, Andrew. That's the only reason I was saying you ought to throw up a stream of it. Yeah, I figured you already had the game. So my bad. But, let's go back to Whiterun. Oh, you had it on PS3? Oh, okay. Well, you need to keep an eye on the PSN store, and you can keep an eye, like with Amazon, a couple other places, because it seems like just about any time, most places are running a special on this game, and you can usually get it now. I've seen it for as low as like $20 on PSN, and you know it's a lot of game for $20. I mean, obviously.
Got some good people. I don't claim to be the finest weapons and armor.
You know, I tried out Elder Scrolls Online, and I just couldn't get into it. I believe me, I tried, and I was just like, eh. I think my problem is I was expecting it to be basically like Skyrim Online. I think that was kind of a, you know.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need it.
I think that was kind of just you know, expectation on my part that I shouldn't have had.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
Because I so wanted to get into that game. And really, because I mean they're still releasing new content for it and stuff, and I really wanted to enjoy it. And I tried it out back on Xbox One when I had the first Xbox One, and I was just saying,
odds and ends.
It just didn't do anything for me. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's hard to really say. It just, yeah. we'll get our money built up here. I don't need the home decorating guide. I don't need that. Don't need that. I remember reading most people thought would be like Skyrim, but it's much more like Oblivion. Maybe a little bit.
Come back.
It's just kind of its own thing entirely, and you know, like I said, I really wanted to love that game, and I tried, and I was, you know. But anyway.
Had enough of fish and fowl. Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Quit talking about your tender cuts of steak and tender rack of ribs. Not for everybody. I believe the same thing, but even then, I'm still trying to get used to the controls. I don't think I really had any problem with the controls. I mean, they seemed okay, but eh.
Don't get too far ahead.
But everybody, I think I'm going to go ahead and end here. I need to get off of here and grab me a bite to eat. Yeah. But I do appreciate everybody coming out. Like I said, I will not be on tomorrow night. It'll be Sibling Revelry Gamer's turn tomorrow, 9, 10 o'clock somewhere. All right, Zero, you take care, man. I appreciate you hanging with me tonight. Sibling Revelry Gamers will be on tonight. Everybody, please come out. Show them some support. I know they would really appreciate it. I would appreciate it as well if you did. And I don't know what they'll be playing. We'll find out tomorrow. But everybody have a good night. Appreciate y'all coming out. Please throw up your like. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. And I'll be back Tuesday night, probably with some Fallout 76. But we'll decide that. I got 2 days to worry about that. But everybody have a good night, and we will talk to everyone later.